All right, it's time for this week's installment of Nuggets of Knowledge. This is from the Pinson Dry Creek match last week or 2 weeks ago. A great match. Stages were excellent. I just didn't perform real well, but this was a fun stage that has a couple things we can glean. We'll watch it, then we'll talk about it. Here we go. Alrighty, so let's back this up and take a look at it. Fun little stage. You've got some water hazard. Kind of fun. So, stepping into the box here, I'm getting my shoulders and feet oriented towards the target that I want to shoot first, even though I'm outside the box. Step in, get it up, big step here. Now I tried to take a little bit on the move here. Tried to take a little too much actually. I was trying to take the paper target here to get to the position I ended up right there. Because while I'm here, it almost puts me in a nice line of activator, swinger, and this with very, very little target-to-target transition. And then my first step away from there should be hitting that paper moving up. Just trying to really compartmentalize where I want to take these targets to make it as smooth as possible. So I come through here, activators, swinger, blah, blah, and we get going. Now this next target here, you can see I just keep the gun up the whole time. Shoot this one moving into position. Between these two barrels is one low target, if I remember correctly, was a partial. And the way the barrels were set up, you almost had to come to a complete stop. And I say almost. If I had bent my knee a hair more, I could have kept more motion moving through this by coming in, absorbing all the energy into my right leg, shoot the two shots, and then it's already cocked and locked, ready to rock, extend out and get that leg, help me move quicker. You see me right here, I've stood up on the leg instead of dropping my butt down and loading it. Now, when I came into this last target, or this target right here, big swing. You got targets all the way there, toes are pointing there, other toes trying to point this way. I am not flexible to get the toes pointed all the way open to open my hips to all the targets. And I didn't care because I planned on moving out of this position on the move. So my setup was more difficult shooting this partial here, but it allowed me to really get some distance going when I'm transitioning targets. Shooting on the move, transitioning, getting a good 3 yards down range while shooting the last target. Into the last position, of course, I had a light load. I heard the poof, gun didn't cycle all the way, snapped my head up, make sure there's a hole in the target so I didn't have a squib. I was able to tap rack and continue on. But a couple of the nuggets to learn. Okay, we're back here. If you have an array that has a bunch of stuff tight together, try to get stuff somewhat lined up. I didn't want to get any further downrange because I wanted to have space to be moving while I shot this one, to set up, not having to stop for this one. If I close the distance too much on this one, then I'm right on top of the one here between the barrels, and you go to a complete stop. I was really trying hard not to do that. That foot right there, I needed to bend the right foot more, bend that knee more, and I could have kept moving more fluid. Now, that little takeaway, when you get these big swings, if I know I have to shift my feet, let's shift my feet into a position of movement. Eyes gun, I'm starting to do a lift, where I'm just lifting up and starting to move on that target there. And as I do a transition, I'm gonna take a big step and swing the left foot around here. Did a crossover step. There we go. And you'll notice when I do the crossover, I'm not crossing my feet over. This foot has this lane of travel. This foot has this lane of travel. Move back. Travel foot. Toes are pointing in the direction I want to move. Left foot, target foot. It opens up to the target to get my hips around. Now they're both target feet as I shoot moving backwards. And then I just pivot after I get done shooting there. Get around, finish the stage up after a malfunction clearance. So some smooth footwork, up here in the front helped me get my time down, and I gave it all back in the last position with malfunction. But fun stage, had some technical stuff to it, really enjoyed it.